Welcome, friends and foes alike. Please join James, Chris, and Wes on our journey through a realm forged in the fires of creation. I am Josh, your host and dungeon master, and this is Hooked on Draconics. All right. Hey guys, what's up?
Natural
You
intro.
forgot. Hello.
Supernatural.
And welcome to Hooked
on
on
Draconics.
We weren't totally talking about weird, embarrassing stuff before.
Mostly
That may or
Dragon Ball
may
Z
not make the
memes.
Mostly foot stuff by Josh.
And Dragon Ball Z memes.
Yeah,
How's everyone doing?
pretty good.
Doing great.
Good.
Thanks for those burritos.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm happy to...
We're gonna regret them later,
Well, yeah.
being in the same room.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
But
Well,
I
only
mean,
some
I'm
of
gonna
us-
try and elevate the humor this time. So that's gonna be my last
That's
fart
your
joke.
last fart joke?
Most
Yeah,
of us
that's my
didn't have
last part.
beans.
I don't think you can follow that up with "I'm trying to elevate the humor."
Yeah, it was some backpedaling on my part.
We've already done the fart joke arc. Okay, we're moving on to
we're
more
moving on.
sophisticated.
Yeah, this is our grow up stage.
Yeah.
I mean, the stinky air has left the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
We brought the air freshener.
We
Yeah.
saved the village from farts.
We did, but recap part.
Yeah, let's do a
Okay,
recap.
yeah, that was-
First, we'll start with a recap.
Good segue.
Yes. So we last time we fought the Trog, and he
Lodite.
what?
Troglodite.
Oh, sure. His name is Lodite, the Trog.
That was not his name.
It was not.
We were fighting the Trog, and he shattered the last containment pillar, whatever it was, and released some kind of wind demon thing.
yeah,
I
this,
don't remember its name.
Some sort of wind entity.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
remember its name?
But I do remember it was called the Baleful Wind.
Yes, that was
That was a
its
question.
title.
So
Oh man, I almost remember the name. I re-listened to it before too.
it's like Uraq or something.
Yeah, Uraq.
That's a Pokemon.
Ooh, you got it.
I could have listened to
hey.
this 5 minutes before we started and not remembered the name.
Well, Wes got it right. It's Uraq, the Baleful Wind. You know how to spell
Heck
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Why would he?
UROK K.
URAQ.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Oh, fancy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why you asked that.
Yeah, yeah.
You threw a Q in there just to...
It's a there's a Q at the end. No U's. So it's
It's illegal English.
yes.
No, it's just not followed up by anything. You can end with a key.
Most of fantasy is illegal English, Krish.
Krish.
You said that with a slur. Have you been drinking?
Yes.
Yes. Have you been watching me?
I have.
Usually I haven't drank this much by the time we record, but
Skittles energy drink.
Skittles and
yeah.
so-
Anyways,
yeah.
we had a bad fight. I mean, we had a good fight, sure. We got the Trog.
Okay. Let's focus on the positives of the fight.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All of us survived.
We encountered the troglodyte. We killed the troglodyte.
Killed the troglodyte. He released a thing.
Killed him.
That's
dead.
not a positive. We're not focusing on that.
That's fine.
Positive for me.
Positive. I smeared blood all over stuff.
That if that's a positive for you, we'll go with that.
It may or
That's-
may not have done something.
May or may not. Yeah. I mean, on the pillars. The thing is, I should have just used more blood.
Yeah, you should have used all your blood.
All
I
of
think
my
you
blood.
used all your blood.
Well, Uraq used all of my blood.
He slapped the blood out of
Okay.
you.
Next positive. We all survived.
Yes.
You guys went down to 0.
I went down hard.
I got you guys up to 1. I actually went down to 1 hit point that fight.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah. So we're all at 1 hit point. We're barely standing.
We recorded that episode on Friday the 13th.
We did.
Oh, we did?
We
That's
did.
why I
That
was
was going to
curious.
be in the episode description for that one. So
Oh.
once this episode is released, you would have already have read that. But
Yes.
So it really was cursed then.
It was a cursed episode.
it was. It was. There was some very low rolls happening. A lot of ones.
A lot of key
I did get a natural 20 on the Trog, which was nice.
That was nice, yeah.
You guys got some things.
But we are carrying our beat up asses out of this tomb cave.
There
And
was one more positive.
the biggest positive, even, We leveled up.
We did level up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, since you guys leveled up, I want to go around the table, starting with you, Wes.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about your level up, and then we're gonna roll hit points for you.
All right, cool. Well, level up, I got
So
I'm no longer a dirty cheater. I got the pact boon
Okay.
that gave me the thing I thought I had. Pact of the Tome. I get 3 extra cantrips here. So I picked those out,
oh yeah, you're like a level 1 wizard now.
I'm like a level 1 wizard. I'm almost a real spellcaster
A
now.
third level warlock equals level 1 wizard.
That and second level spells are the access to second level spells are pretty big.
Okay,
we're also
that's pretty big.
yeah. So I picked a new one of those. I don't know if I should just reveal my whole hand here.
If you want to.
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't have to yet. We'll let it come into play.
Yeah.
When it comes into play. But those are the main things, and more hit points. But as a warlock, any of my first level spells are immediately upcast to second level, so that's pretty
you have
pretty
like
cool.
the cheating spellcasting system.
I do. I have the not actually spells.
But you just need to take a short rest in between every fight.
Yes.
You get
But I
both
have
your
very
spells
few
back.
spells. And I guess I'll roll some hit points. That's a D20, right?
Yeah. Warlocks are the toughest class.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20
He
for hit
actually
points.
did.
Wow. Okay, well.
Oh, it's a shame that's...
That's
Meaningless.
a meaningless roll.
All right, well, I got 6 hit points
And warlocks are
off of a D8.
D8. Okay.
So 6 plus your con?
Oh
that what
my
we're doing?
God. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
how it works.
You,
Yeah,
always,
by the-
you always get your Constitution modifier.
Okay, because
to
by
your
the book,
hit
it's kind of weird sometimes.
What?
No.
You either like roll or you get like.
No, when you're recovering
No.
hit points on a short rest, you don't get your Constitution
that was
mod.
it.
Yeah.
But when you level up, you always get your Constitution mod.
Knew it had something to do with hit dice. Do we have
All
one
right.
of those trays?
I mean, I rolled a nat 20, though, right? So, like...
The other tray's occupied.
So,
Don't worry
like-
about it.
Are there,
It's a shame that's wasted.
Don't have a die tray. That's
So
weird.
now, let's go over to James.
We had
Talon.
plenty of die trays. What did you do with them,
It's
Chris?
not-
Don't worry about it. It's occupado.
we can share a dice tray.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll
You
just
do
roll on the
have
table.
kind of a
Yeah.
lot of things.
It's fine.
I mean,
Talent.
it'd probably be easier
Or
for
you
to
guys
roll
can
with me.
share. Okay, now that we're
Now that we've
revealing
figured out
our table positions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talon went up to level 3. He is a level 3 rogue now, which means he gets to choose a roguish archetype
Ooh.
as a class ability. Talon has chosen the thief archetype, which gives him a better ability to climb, which was much needed before
Yeah.
this point.
Could have used that.
Maybe instead of hang gliding, you'll climb next time.
And it also gives him a better abilities in combat. He now has the option to use sleight of hand as a bonus action in combat, use an object, or open locks, open doors, stuff like that, just as his cunning action.
Flick of the wrist.
Yeah. All of that. That's pretty nice. I don't know what you're motioning
Turn
towards.
off your phone if you didn't already.
My phone's in the other room.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I just remembered to turn mine down.
Oh my gosh.
And Wes was pantomiming that as well.
You guys are so professional.
We're trying.
Mine's in the other room.
Mine is silenced.
And mine is now silenced. Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Also,
sorry.
more importantly, my sneak attack dice went up for combat-related purposes.
That's very
To
important.
2d6, right?
2d6. So I get 2 6-sided dice every time that I can attack with advantage or flank somebody or, surprise them. Any of those nice capabilities. And I also get a d8 of hit points.
All right.
Let us
Let's see
find
what you
out
got.
how horribly I can roll today. 1 more hit point.
Oh.
Wait, you subtract your con from...
Yeah, you always get your Constitution
Yeah.
modifier.
Oh, even if it's negative?
Yes,
Oh.
minimum 1.
I thought it was... Oh, wow. Yeah, you hate to see it, folks.
I knew that was going to happen too.
That snake really fucked him up.
Yeah.
Wait, we
It's
can't...
okay. You just need to hide behind Thormund.
Yeah, that's usually a good strat.
All right. So,
Yeah,
Chris,
All right, so I took my level in Barbarian, and I got my Barbarian path, and I chose the Totem Warrior. And the totem I'm using is the Hydra Totem from a third-party book called called The Heroes and Villains of Theros, which is available on the DM's Guild website. Check it out if you're interested in some cool class options. Thanks, Josh.
Were you paid?
No, he wishes.
We're hoping.
I hope nobody was paying him for that.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the money they didn't spend. So, I get the ability while raging to regenerate 3 hit points per turn, and it's based on half my barbarian level and plus my Constitution modifier. And I also get an additional rage per day, and I think that's about it. Oh, and I can also, as a ritual, cast Beast Sense and Speak with Animals.
Ooh.
So that'll come in handy at some point.
Animal
I'm sure that
adventure.
will, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a barbarian, so your hit die is...
D12.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Sha! 2. Oh.
Wow.
4.
Wow.
So I get 4 hit points.
Okay.
Well, that could have gone better.
Well, looks
why you-
like I won, everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We're going to be throwing you in the front line now.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, about that.
All right. Well, with that, I think we can move on into the actual story. So, you guys are limping out of the Windstone up into the basement of the Whispering Fields Orchard Cidery.
That's a mouthful.
It was, yeah. You guys are pretty badly hurt. You're weak, frail, pathetic, inferior,
Incompetent.
If you hear the sound of a thrown chair in a minute,
specimens. But you are alive. And that's good, considering what you just faced. As you go up the stairs into the empty cidery, it's still, it's quiet. What do you guys do?
I suppose we should head back to town, make sure everything's all right.
Yeah.
let's catch our breath for a minute.
Yeah.
Kind of talk among ourselves.
Get some fresh air out here.
What just happened?
Probably get some medical attention at some point. Well, you know, what do we tell them? I mean, we weren't really sent to deal with what we wound up dealing with.
And we came out of our own accord, really. Not.
Let's just not tell anyone anything. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. And you know, honestly, I was thinking there was a wind demon, you know, in there. No.
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure, we don't know, but hypothetically, if there were, all we have to do is replace it with another wind demon, right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I see. Before the owners get home, we gotta
yes,
replace it with another one.
yes. If
Is that what you're saying?
before anyone notices, maybe we could just summon a new demon, a new wind demon thing, whatever that was.
You got any of those lying around?
I mean, you know, it's something I could work on.
Oh, it's something you could work on, huh?
Yeah,
You're gonna go out every day. You're gonna till your wind demon fields.
I'm a fisherman. I don't till fields. Okay. And you know, guys, I think it's time for me to be upfront. I'm not really a fisherman.
I've seen you fish.
I mean, I have fished, so I guess, you know, I guess I do that, but I wasn't before I came to this village. But anyways, that's not the point right now. Let's just replace it. I mean, we can find a spell, summon a new demon, and then everything's dandy, and we don't ever have to tell anyone about Uraq, which did not happen.
I have a feeling we ain't gonna need to tell anybody about Uraq. I think he's gonna make himself known.
Look, when people start hearing about demons, it doesn't exactly go well. You can take it from me.
At least certainly a threat, and people need to be informed if they aren't already. So I'm going to tell everybody, but you don't. I don't tell them of your involvement if you want, if you wish.
What do you mean our involvement? I mean, like you went in there yourself?
You seem reluctant to talk about it, so. And you don't have to. I understand. Everyone's got things that rather not be known.
I think the Orman's gonna snitch on us, Talon.
we both just kind of shifty-eyed over
Just
there.
like, Listen. Okay. We're all in this together. Hey,
Okay, how about we don't bring it up until somebody asks about it.
It's a public hazard. It should be known about.
let's let the fair go about its thing without, without scaring anybody. When it comes relevant, then hey, we'll be like, hey, we've got a little info.
All right.
Like I said,
let me
don't have to tell them about your involvement in it if that's what you wish.
let me put this delicately. I'm not from around here, as you know. I came from elsewhere, and I'd rather people not be talking about me too much. I don't want to be drawing attention, and that's why I came to a backwoods town like this. I gotta lay low for a while.
I just nod.
Now we did a good thing.
You gotta lay low too.
Yes, I do.
Why
Listen,
you gotta lay low?
Never
Never mind, you don't have to answer it.
Look, I got some bad people
Yes.
that are after me. He's got some bad people that are after him, alright?
Yeah, that's why I was saying I'd go and not mention about you two.
But they'll know.
They already know.
This is a
that
small
we all
town.
went
Word
in.
travels real fast. I mean, we're already kind of, the outsiders-ish that the townspeople, know of. I try and keep my distance. But anyways, we saved Rayjack, okay? We can be
Most
very
certainly
proud of
That
that.
is true. We can focus on that.
We saved Rayjack. We
Look,
saved...
I'll even let you take the credit for that one.
I'm not interested
Like full
in
credit.
But to take the attention away from you guys, I will.
I don't even know who we report to this. I mean,
We don't-
they...
I don't feel like reporting to.
It'd be the dwarf.
What's his name?
Drotak.
I don't feel like reporting to him. He's kind of a
No.
dick.
Drotak.
Yeah, he's the law of the land around here.
Yeah, there must be someone else. Is there anyone else? I look to the DM.
Who is Drotak?
Well, Drotak.
Drotech is literally like the marshal of
He's
these lands.
like
Yeah.
the enforcer of the mayor
There's the mayor.
or the countess or something.
There's the countess is in charge of the county, but the mayor is Mayor Jaron Ash. He is sort of an ineffectual ceremonial mayor. Drotak is really the one who's in charge of things here. So you could report to Mayor Ash, but he might not really be able to help.
Okay, so Drotak would be the one to go to.
Oh, no.
I mean, you could ask around to see if there's any other authorities that you can speak to.
Is there anyone at like the hunting lodge that?
Well, there's Berna, who's in charge of the hunting lodge. You could talk to her.
And then
How much she can help,
primarily...
you're not really sure.
And then primarily us in the Hunter's Lodge.
Yeah, you've got two people that reside in the Hunter's
Yeah.
Lodge.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
us, basically.
Most importantly,
There's
though, did anyone catch if the fighting contest was today or tomorrow?
It was
Oh
later
my
today.
gosh.
It's later today, an hour before sundown.
Yeah, we got some time.
It's about mid to late afternoon right now.
No,
We
should
may
mosey
just
on
be
back.
able to make it.
Alright, well, I gotta go, deliver something to someone.
All right. Well, I think we're heading the same way for a little while anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should get back in, and oh, that hurts. Yeah, get back into town.
I'm gonna reach into my cloak. I'm gonna check to see if my last bottle of Whispering Orchard cider is intact.
Do an evens or odds check.
Odds.
Well, I was gonna have you call it out beforehand.
Yeah, no, he
no.
did.
You're supposed to call it out.
Oh.
I roll it.
No, we've done it where you say evens or odds, and you say odds or do it again.
Okay. Evens. Odds.
Okay. It's broken.
Of course. Alright, well, I gotta go get a new bottle of this.
I feel like Rajak probably owes us one.
He might not feel that way, but I don't disagree.
Well, I mean, he may not. That's fine.
Regardless, I'm gonna go get one. I start walking towards the town.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Actually, hold up a minute.
yes.
I'm gonna do something before we leave. I sit down and start ritually casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Uh,
I don't know the rules for ritual spells.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Do you just need a breather, Thormund?
No, I'm gonna attempt to commune with the animals on the way back. See if they saw the baleful wind.
Oh,
Where it went.
Yeah, I suppose that's a very, a pretty good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I cast it ritually.
Well, as he's casting, I say, you're real into taking responsibility for this thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Well, ain't many other people in town that could even come close to dealing with it. And if it went that way, we're gonna have to deal with it.
Well, again, is this a we problem? Because we were not able to handle this.
No, but we can handle it better than most people back there.
What about Drotak? I mean, he's kind of the guy.
Yeah, he could, but I don't want to rely on someone like him.
What, dwarven?
You guys can go on ahead. No,
Is this a dwarven elven sort of feud sort
No,
of
it's more-
thing? Is
no,
this
it's a asshole kind of thing.
Oh,
Have you met Drotak?
unfortunately.
I don't get along with most law enforcement.
It's fair. But give me a moment. A few moments. 10 moments, actually.
All right. So
All right, we'll wait around.
Sure,
for
sure.
him to get done.
I need
Yeah.
more of a breather. Maybe
Yeah,
wrap
it's
some
one
more.
action normally.
yeah.
Wrap some more
So
bandages.
go ahead and describe what your how you ritually cast Speak with Animals.
All right, I go into my pack and I gather some of my little wood carvings and set them in front of me, and concentrate on them one at a time
Okay.
as I sit there cross-legged with my
Crisscross
axe.
applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce,
Nice.
even. And yeah, I just sit there and do that.
Okay.
Do I cast it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I look around for beasts,
Make a either a knowledge,
nature or survival.
yeah, nature, survival, and handle animal. Is that a thing? Yeah,
it-
Animal
or handle
handling
animal.
is a thing.
I have all three of those.
Well, whichever one's better for you.
Survival and animal handling are the same. So 7.
Total.
Roll to 4.
Okay.
This is why you really need to be rolling into a tray.
All right.
No, I mean you can't do it now,
Yeah.
but
Stop cheating. All right.
We just need to not be rolling dice in this game anymore.
yeah.
we're all becoming wizards.
We're just
So
going to be
you,
diceless and improv only from this point.
I'll say you see
If
like a
only.
bird sitting on one of the apple trees in the orchard,
All right.
and you shout at it.
You there, bird. Did you see any sort of thing coming from the windstone?
What? What was that?
Did you see any sort of wind demon fly past?
What?
It was just a floating eyeball. No?
No.
So you haven't seen anything unusual, Mr. Bird?
The bird looks around. No.
Are you lying to me, Bird? You sound kind of shifty.
It's just weird. I never talked to one of yous before.
Mm.
Is this something you can do?
It is. For those of us that wish it.
You got any bread?
I do. I take out some rations. like it's hardtack, I guess. So I don't know if birds will eat that, but
The
what I
bird
got.
flies down to like a fence post, lands right on it.
yeah, I hold some out in my hand.
All right, it starts pecking at it. Yeah, you call this bread?
It's bread of a sort.
It picks and pokes at it a little bit more. So what was that? Wind demon, you say?
Yes, I forget how it was described exactly. It was
It's a swirling mass of wind with 2 eyes in it.
Okay.
2 glowing red eyes.
Yes, it's 2 glowing red eyes with a swirling massive wind about it.
I ain't seen nothing like that. Hey, Jerry! Another bird flies down. What? Yeah, what's up? You ever seen a mass of wind with glowing red eyes?
It would have come through here about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, I saw something like that. And it flew off into the forest.
Which way?
Points towards the forest, past the orchard.
With a wing.
With a wing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that towards town or away from town?
away from town.
Okay.
We're dealing with like Disney birds here.
All right.
Oh no.
Yo, you got some bread, huh?
Yeah, I hold out. It may not be to your liking.
The birds both like peck at the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll
all
set it
right.
down. Well, I thank you for your assistance, birds.
Yeah, no problem.
If you hear anything else about it, come find me in the town that way.
Yeah. Poke, 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 poke.
I give them a bird salute.
They bird salute back at you.
Okay, just my own imagination. Could you describe that a bit?
yeah. I was about to say, what have Talon and Cassius been like seeing? Like,
Yeah,
are you speaking bird, or are they or are you
I think
speaking
he's
normal?
Speaking normally.
And
Well, it's your character. It's
Yeah.
however you want it to look.
I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, either way, you
it's-
look crazy. So.
Yeah.
Are you squawking at them or are you talking to them?
because we're just like standing to the side, just like kind of like looking
I'm
at
like,
each
no,
other.
I want to watch this.
Looking
Just
at you.
Don't interrupt them.
No,
I think it'd be funnier if it was both.
yeah,
At least like a magical squawk over me talking.
you're like
Or maybe
bilingual
you're, like,
between
mixing
bird.
Like you're like tweet 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 tweet. Yeah, okay. You
Yeah.
ever see a wind? Tweet 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 tweet.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, just completely insane.
All right. So yeah, the birds keep poking at the bread, and then eventually they fly off
All right.
once they've had their fill.
Well, at the very least, it didn't go into town.
So
How hard did you hit your head?
Pretty hard, but
what did they tell you something?
well, that one's called Jerry. I point to the second one.
Sure it is.
And they said it
Oh,
flew
did
off
you get the first one's name too?
No, what was your name? First bird.
Oh, Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck and Jerry.
Chuck and Jerry. And they said it flew off that way.
I hope they become
minutes ago.
recurring characters in our tale.
That's why I told them where we live.
Oh, you told them where we live. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So they can mail us?
They'll report back if they find anything out.
Are they actually going to? Or...
I don't know. They're birds. They can do what they want.
I mean, I guess if you pay them with bread.
Yeah, they don't really like this. I'll get some real bread for them next time.
All right.
I don't.
Fair enough.
Is that like an elven thing? Or is that like a.
Something I can do.
Okay. Cool.
Neat.
I've been connected with nature so long, I guess I can communicate with them.
No, that's very neat. I mean, I talk with birds. They just generally don't talk back. You know.
Not the best conversationalist.
Mm-hmm.
But they have more personality than you think.
Yeah, they look like big city birds almost.
Like, hey,
Hey, I'm flying here.
what do you think they're squawking all the time about when they're flying in formation?
Oh, small talk. How's the kids?
Yeah. That's about it.
Whoops, we accidentally left them in the nest.
Oh, whoa.
So anyway, yeah, I finished casting that and stand up and put all my stuff back in my bag.
Well, you did that, and then we were. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
we
you
were
talked.
already walking. Yeah.
So yeah, you start heading back to town.
Do you want to stop to talk to any other, like a gopher, like a squirrel,
No, birds were what I was looking for.
a land whale?
Actually, hold on one more minute.
what?
I'm going to go into the cellar of the cidery.
Okay.
I'm going to go insidery the cidery.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm going to find another bottle
All right.
in there, so I don't have to get around to anything else.
Yeah, there's racks of the cidery that's down there. The cider. Dang it.
Incidery?
Yes. In cidery, the cidery, there's cider on the cidery,
Cider wall.
On the side of the
Cider
cider
shells.
wall.
The side of the cidery.
I think we've incidered
Oh, no.
some things.
Yeah, you find a bottle of cider.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back.
Alright.
All right. So you make your way back to town. When you get into the town proper, you see that the festival is still going on. People are still celebrating. It almost seems like nothing happened. Everyone is jovial. You see various fairgoers. You see all the different games that are going on. I imagine you're heading towards where Felden had his stall set up for the Whispering Cider.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm heading.
Yeah.
I assume
Same for you guys?
I assume Ray Jack beat us there
Yeah.
by a while.
By a while.
Yeah.
Like an hour at least.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the stall. They're crowded as ever. They're selling their cider. Once they have a free moment, they wave you over.
I go over.
I'll kind of keep to the back, but yeah.
Felden, he approaches you and he says, "Boys! Oh, you everything's okay, I hope?"
Everything is
Yeah.
okay is a bit of an overstatement, but we're alive,
I imagine
and
you all
are
are,
well.
Yeah, very beat up.
We're very glad to see Rayjack back here with
Well,
you.
I run my fingers through my hair and I say, we took care of the problem.
Are you all right?
No, but
We're a little beat up here, man.
a little beat up. But
I'm really sorry.
no, we're
Hey,
sorry.
hey,
It's
we signed up for it. Don't be sorry about that.
we're sorry. That the whole mess of kobolds. We're just
listen.
glad your place is safe. They've all been taken care of.
Thank you
Including
so
the
much.
Trog.
If there's anything that I can do to repay you, please, don't hesitate to ask. We don't have much,
You have any healing potions?
Now we got rid of the troglodyte too.
but
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want, any time you want, you can have all the cider you can drink.
I'll take one right now if you don't mind.
Sure. He goes over and hands it to you.
Alright, I crack the top off and drink it.
All right.
Con save.
Con
Well,
save.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and I say, hey, look, I was just doing my good deed for the day, all right?
We appreciate it so much. I was so worried about Rayjack here, and he kind of takes Rayjack's big, meaty hand in his tiny little halfling hands.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's
not.
right.
He's a halfling.
He's a halfling,
Oh, okay.
and then
Yeah.
Rayjack is his husband, who is
Yeah.
a human.
Human.
Yeah, I remember that part. I just thought he was a no.
No, he's a halfling. And Rayjack, he kind of steps up and he says, "Thank you," and he puts his hand on the closest person's shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
I'm the
went
closest
back
one.
Yeah.
immediately. If
Well,
he-
well, then he'll put his hand on Thormund's shoulder and he says,
Let's
"Thank
go
you.
with it a little bit.
You're a big tough guy. I like that."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wouldn't have gotten through with it if he wasn't.
Wouldn't have got through if any of three of us weren't there.
Well, he says, "I would like to extend my humble gratitude to all three of you. Again, I don't have much to offer myself, but if you ever find yourself in Crossed, my sister Hera, she's the captain of a mercenary company known as the Stormblades. Seek her out if you're ever looking for work. I'll put in a good word for you.
How do you spell crust?
Crossed, Krost. It's the capital of the county.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Which way is it?
South.
Is that the way the Wind Demon went?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
The Wind Demon went more northeast.
What was his sister's name?
Hera.
Hera.
Yeah.
Like the goddess.
Like the goddess.
Gotcha.
And she's the captain of the Stormblades. She, and he kind of pats his belly. She stayed in a bit more shape than I did.
Well, we saw your handiwork on the first floor of your house. So you're still in good shape.
A bit rusty, but
You still got it.
thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
If you do need any healing, you could check out the Temple of Dagdan. The High Priestess there might be able to help you.
Yes, perhaps we should. We bandaged up what we could, but not quite feeling
Yeah,
even 0.5%.
Yeah, I'm no professional doctor. I just put this together best I could, but
Felden says, do you know why the kobolds attacked?
Cassius looks at Talon.
they're pests in this area, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Invasive, yeah.
I mean, sure.
Looks at Thormund.
They probably thought with all the activity around here that the orchard would be clear at this time.
I would like for
Deception check?
sake make a deception check. Yeah.
Can I impose a
Stop.
disadvantage by looking shifty?
Stop making me roll dice.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
What have we got?
A 9.
9. I'll roll an insight for Felden in Rajak.
I need new dice.
Natural 20. And a natural 1. Interesting. So Felden got a natural 20. Rajak got a natural 1. Rajak, so he kind of like thinks and he's like, yeah, sounds right. And Felden just kind of like looks at you, notices you're acting shifty, Thormund.
I said perhaps it's best discussed away from a crowd.
Okay.
I just raised my eyebrows. That would probably be the best time to discuss things.
Yes, well, we've taken care of all of the kobolds and a troglodyte leading them, and taken a fair amount of grievous injuries.
Especially because
In
it
the
has to do
meantime.
with your personal and private property.
Ah. Okay. All right. Well, he looks up at Rajak and he says, do you mind manning the stand for the time being? I'm going to go talk to our friends privately.
Oh, right
Perhaps
now?
We'll go to the church and we can talk there. Or
Excellent.
the temple.
The temple, yes. Very well, let's go then. So, you and Felden travel to the Temple of Dagdan, which is a...
I'm actually going to slip away to go do my own errand
Okay.
while
Alright, make a stealth check.
making me roll dice.
Sorry.
That's what this
Bounced
game is
out.
for.
I did bounce.
Hey,
15.
15, okay. Felden doesn't notice you. Do you guys want to attempt to notice?
I knew he had something to do.
He's
so
okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
I mean, I'll roll
if
for
I
the
look around
sake
and
of
he's
it,
not there,
but... Yeah,
I
don't
guess
see.
I'll roll 2.
Yeah, he slipped away from me.
Well, I rolled a total of 17.
Okay.
I don't say
So-
anything as you.
Yeah. I was going to say you noticed, but yeah.
You mentioned you had something to do.
Also,
Yeah.
don't you get advantage from being an elf on that?
I think I just get proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get
free
free
proficiency.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, the...
So many things in 5th I haven't played yet.
I know. Same.
So you slip away, and Thormund and Cassius and Felden head towards the temple. So you make it to the temple, and it's a classic stone church-looking kind of thing. There's vines along the outside. There's an opening. There's no doors. It's kind of like an open sort of air temple. There's no windows. It's just like sort of exposed to the elements, but with like a roof and everything.
Okay. What kind of god is this?
Dagdan is the god of agriculture and community.
Oh, okay.
He is the husband of Lauma, who's the goddess of nature and beasts. And they are both kind of prevalent in this community.
Okay.
There's another temple in town dedicated to Lauma, but it's like a small, almost kind of makeshift berry farm, if that makes sense.
All right.
It's like a small stone building with like a patch of wild berries out back. But this temple is like classical, like church kind of looking thing. So you enter the temple. It's empty, save for the high priestess, whose name is Grace. She's an older woman, kind of getting late in her age, kind of like in her 70s. She greets you and she says, "Oh, welcome to the Temple of Dagden. The Amber Bounty, as it's called. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Some healing would be good if you could, ma'am.
Felden approaches and he says, "I'll cover any of the healing that they might need. I owe them one." And she says, "Oh, of course."
Thank you kindly.
She will cast some healing on you. 5.
All right.
And she'll cast a healing on you, Cassius.
Cool.
That's a 9.
All right.
Anything else? Is there more you need?
Mm-hmm.
She'll do another one on you, Thorman. That's a 7.
All right. That's good enough, I think.
And for you, young man, Cassius.
Oh, yes.
I don't know your name, maybe. Maybe I do.
I don't know. He keeps
I don't think we've met.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. You said you needed another one?
I mean, I'm not at full, but
Oh,
I'm
well.
much better.
That's a 6, dearie.
All right. Well, I'm at 16 HP.
No.
Not that she knows that, but
Oh, okay.
oh, the color comes back to my face and body. The warmth that feels so good. Thank you, lady. Thank you, priestess.
Don't thank me. Thank Dagden,
Yes, Dagden is great.
the father of the community. She kind of like bows. And,
Thank you for Dagden's blessings.
She says, "Oh, you're so sweet," and she pats you on the hand. And she kind of walks off, and Felden says, "Okay, so let's speak privately here."
All right. Looking at Cassius, I say, "So there was a tunnel to some ancient ruins under your house. Some kind of
Is it?
bird people? I don't."
Yes, exactly. There were. It looks like the cidery was built upon the artifact of some ancient avian people.
That
There are a bunch of glyphs in the area.
Well, we built it next to the Windstone.
Mm-hmm.
When I was an adventurer, we did some archaeology, and we tried to explore the Windstone through the opening in the top, but we were never able to get in. There's just a closed hole. It's only about 15 feet in. Does it end? With the wind blowing through solid stone. But I was always curious about the temple itself, or the Windstone itself.
Yes, well, it seems that the kobolds, led by the one troglodyte, seem to have found a way in. And it went further and further. There were more
through
rooms.
the cellar, you said?
Through the cellar, yes. It looks like they almost excavated it directly.
How much damage? It's not important how much damage to the cellar, but
It was about a 5x5 part of your wall.
oh well, I'm sure we can. Though,
A little brick mortar.
if that leads into the Windstone, that's an amazing discovery. That well, so you saw the inside of it. What was it like?
That was mostly a hand-carved cave, some glyphs.
Some skeletons which came alive and attacked us. You know.
Skeletons, you say?
Yes.
What?
They were the birds.
Of the ancient people.
These avian humanoids, you said?
Yes. Trying to protect their tomb.
And we also discovered the purpose of the Windstone.
Well, what was it?
It was a prison.
A prison.
No point in dancing around it.
For what?
Some wind being called Uraq, I believe.
No comment. No, yes, that was it.
Well,
But it kicked our ass and left. And from the sound of it, it ain't planning to be up to any good.
What can you tell me about this wind being?
Well, it was a swirling mass of wind and glowing red eyes.
And you said it was Uraq?
I believe so.
I had no idea.
Don't think anyone did, except this Trog somehow. And as we got there, it was destroying the last of the prison bars.
Oh boy, okay. Calm down, Felden. You need to... Sorry, I'm...
Yeah, you see why we didn't want to tell you out in the open.
Us too. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, it went east. Oh, which way to go?
You said northeast.
Northeast.
Luckily, it went northeast away from anything here, but...
It's not good that that thing is out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
I guess... You said there were glyphs inside this tomb, this prison.
I think
Yes. I
Talon
mean,
might
there
have
were a
got
lot
some
of
rubbings of
things. There was a ancient dialect written all upon the walls and throughout the area that we just didn't have the resources to understand.
Well, what language was it in?
Did we
Mhm.
did we figure out? Did we know what language it was that we couldn't
Yeah, I
understand?
knew it was Orin.
Or okay,
Yeah.
yes, it was Orin, a air language, long dead.
And I think Talon got some rubbins.
I
Etchings.
don't...
He got some what?
Some etchings.
Well, I don't
Charcoal
speak
etchings.
Orin myself. I know someone who does.
Oh, phenomenal!
If you want, I could get them, and they could help me translate these.
I mean, it's your property, so you can.
That would be...
Well, if this thing escaped, whatever it is, it's probably not good.
Mm-hmm.
We could learn more about it. Maybe examine these glyphs, these runes, and they could help me translate them. And maybe we'll find out more about this Uraq.
All right, just try and take a deep breath, calm down. Don't want to start a panic now.
I understand we probably don't want this to get out.
Just yet, anyway.
Panic anyone, especially during the festival.
Yes, we were thinking of the festival of the people.
But if this thing is out, it might cause problems.
I was worried it went here, but luckily it didn't.
Well, whatever it is, we should get people who could potentially help stop it to be aware of it.
That was my intention, telling you and get Ray Jack and maybe some others and round up in a posse. Figure this thing out.
Well, we don't want to attract too much attention to whatever we're doing, but if we just silently inform people about people that could help, then it might be not a bad idea to be ready for anything. If this Uraq comes to town during the height of the festival, we could be mobilized to do something.
Yeah. Perhaps we should meet up later.
Yes. The pie eating contest will be starting soon, and I want to be there to see it. But we could talk later. I could ask my friend, and then we could do some research.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
I'll get the etchings.
Sure. Yes. Yes. Wait, where did Italian go?
He said he had some business. I didn't inquire.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
And that's where we'll switch over to Talon.
I have headed back to the orphanage.
All right.
Destiny's.
Destiny's Orphanage, yeah.
Yep. No, the orphanage is called Destiny's.
Oh, well. But it is also Destiny's Orphanage.
Yes.
So are the
That's-
orphans called Destiny's Children?
And he got the joke.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Or singular Destiny's Child?
All right.
And that was the last time the DM let me write in the lore for the game.
Yep. So you've arrived at the orphanage. It's just as you left it.
I thought it was also clever because, orphans are like the D&D classical, like, go off on adventure, find out you have a secret heritage kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's layers to it.
Like an onion.
It's the onion of orphanages. But yeah, I'm going to return to the orphanage. I'm gonna peek inside the window
All right.
creepily.
Make a perception check.
Make a creep check.
22.
22.
It's more like it.
You look into the orphanage. You see.
I'm very good at looking into this orphanage, if
Yeah.
I remember the last time,
Yeah.
right?
So you see Hargreave is in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually working, making dinner for the kids. You also see Destiny is in there as well. She seems to be helping him out in the kitchen. And that's what you see.
I'm going to go and knock on the kitchen window.
All right. So you knock on the kitchen window, and Hargreave, he notices you, and he says to Destiny, I'll be right back. And he goes out the back door of the kitchen into the...
I just say, you could just open the window.
But he steps out into the alleyway behind the orphanage. Hey, Talon.
Hey, I got you the stuff, and I pulled the bottle of
Thank you.
cider out and handed to him.
I appreciate it.
As I'm like opening my cloak to grab it, I'm sure he notices the several
Oh, yeah.
untreated wounds at this point.
Oh, you alright, kid?
I've been better. Not gonna lie.
I got some bandages inside. Do you need...
I got some. You think I could, cop a bed for the night?
Yeah, I think we can
Alright.
put you up for the night.
Appreciate that. I can pay for, room and board.
Oh, no. He says, I think you've paid for your stay several times over.
Yeah. Well, I just pay my dues.
You do more than that.
But, yeah, I'm gonna go, make sure things for the festival are right. Friends of mine and we ran into some trouble earlier.
Everything alright?
Between me and you. You and me.
Yeah.
Not great. I mean, the real reason I'd want to kind of room and board up here for the night is to make sure that everyone here is all right. We went hunting for some kobolds that bothered Rajak and the little guy up at the...
Yeah, Felden and Rajak.
Yeah, Felden. Up at the cidery and followed them into some kind of cave underneath the cidery. Turns out it was some tomb of an ancient bird race that I've never seen before. Got into some scuffles in there and may have let something out that we shouldn't have.
Oh.
Look, the only reason I'm telling you this is because there's kids here and they need to be watched. Alright?
Yeah, well,
You can't let them go too far tonight.
it's long past my fighting days, but I could dust out my old bow just to make sure things are okay.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, and he kind of like scratches his pockmarked chin.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have, like, anything a little stronger than bandages around, would you?
I've got some potions stashed for emergencies.
I'll pay you fair market price for them. We also found some gold down there, so...
Alright, yeah.
I pull out the bag of gold that I collected from the tomb, the collection plate.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot we didn't split that yet.
We did not.
We did not split it. There were also some gems, I think, too.
We
There were
were,
some quartz.
you guys were a little distracted, and I just kind of slipped that in there.
You're living up to thief, huh?
Yeah. I don't know, we split the loot. I got some of the... I got the buckler.
I got
You got nothing.
I got nothing.
Got
I should have gotten the gold.
some ninja looting right there.
Well, how much you got?
I got about 20 gold on me, man.
I'll get you a potion.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he heads back inside and comes back out with a potion. Gives it to you.
Well, while he goes inside, I'm gonna look into the kitchen again, see if Destiny's in there.
Yeah, she's in there.
I rap on the window a couple times.
She turns and looks at you through the window.
I give a smile and a little wave.
She waves back at you. And she comes up and opens the window, unlike Hargreave. Hey.
Morning.
Well, it's actually late afternoon, but
It's morning for some of us.
you doing okay?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Well, doing well. I took the kids down to the festival for a while, did some bobbing for apples, and
Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time.
it was good.
You been keeping up all right? You doing well?
Yeah. You need anything?
I kind of back up to like let the rest of my body show from the window.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually about to pass out, so
She runs into the kitchen, goes to the stew pot that she's got prepared, scoops up a bit of stew, and she says, "It's not much, but here." And she hands you a wooden bowl with some stew and a spoon in it.
So we're Skyrim rules now. Just eat a ton of food and regain HP.
It won't heal you. Praise the soup.
Praise the soup.
She says, "It's not much, but you should go."
Oh, your cooking's always so good, though.
Thank you. You should go to the temple.
Who, me? I'd burst into flames the minute I walk in there.
Oh, you. Everything okay? Everyone treating you all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's good. We just we got into a fight with some things earlier. That elf that lingers around town, and Cassius and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No big deal. I mean, pulled them out of an ancient tomb and all that, but single-handedly saved them.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah. I was more surprised at myself. I'm not usually that noble.
I don't know. I think you're pretty noble.
Yeah. I suppose so. You've probably seen better sides of me than I have.
I've only seen good sides from you.
But, everything's, good at the orphanage?
Oh, yes.
I mean, everything's... You got enough to get through for the
We're-
time being?
Well, we had another anonymous donation today.
Man, I gotta keep up with that guy.
Whoever it is,
Seems generous.
it's another big donation, yeah.
Well, thanks, Anonymous, for the stream donation. 20 gold. That's a lot of money, guys.
Are you getting all right? You need any money? Oh, you've got a good amount that I can spare. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
I can take care of myself. You don't worry about me.
I know you
I'm
can.
worried about you. You don't worry about me.
I'm worried about you.
No, you let me worry about me, and I'll worry about you, and then you just keep doing what you're doing and take care of the kids, huh?
Okay. Seems like a fair trade.
Yeah. Master negotiator over here.
At this point, Hargreave comes back. And he
Couldn't have taken a few more minutes, man.
he says, "Here you go." Oh,
Appreciate it.
yeah.
and then chug the whole thing in one go.
All right. Roll your healing.
Chug, 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 chug.
3, 4, and then it was +2.
Yes.
6. I'll take that.
Not at 1 HP. All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get the level up HP?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. 8. Not
Nice.
just 7.
All right.
Well, I just kind of look at my wounds as they start feeling back up or something, like Wolverine regeneration.
Yeah.
Is that how bottles or healing potions
Sure,
and stuff
yeah.
work?
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
So,
Magic, baby.
That hits the spot. Almost makes me want to challenge that pig tonight.
Oh, are you going to challenge Porculus? I hear he's unbeatable.
I have heard many times in my past that men were unbeatable. Pigs were unbeatable. Kobolds were unbeatable. Boars were unbeatable.
Wind demons were unbeatable.
Wind demons.
You don't hear that one too much.
I've proven a lot of them wrong so far, and I'm still standing.
Well,
Porculus is on a different level.
hey, that kid's not here
Oh,
right
he's
now.
not. He does that. He pops up everywhere.
Yes, well, he's not.
He's one of the orphan kids. He just pokes around the corner and he hears Porculus. And...
So, yeah, if you want to bring the kids by to watch.
Well, we're about to head out now. I hear that it's supposed to start soon.
Well, I'll see you down there.
I'll see you down there.
All right, I straighten my cloak up a bit and kind of run my hand through my hair again and be like, wow, that is a lot of blood. I'm probably going to go clean up before I dive into this, so.
Yeah. All right. So, you go get cleaned up.
I go get cleaned up.
You two, what are you doing?
Actually, I kind of point at her and, do you mind if I use your washroom?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you're
he's
adjusting your
taking his
pants?
pants off.
No, my belt was pinching me there.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, Chris, this is why none of us wear pants. They just get
Why
in the
did you
way
wear
when
pants
we're
today?
recording. Yeah.
Of all days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna get chilly later.
So, you guys make your way. You guys get cleaned up, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, we'll talk with you later, Felden.
Yeah.
We'll get back together. We really got to check out this pie eating contest.
So, you all gather back up in the main square, and you see people have gathered. There's people talking about the pie eating contest. There's a large table with several pies sitting on it. There's another table where there's like a bunch of people sitting at the on the top of the stage, waiting and ready for the pie eating contest to start.
Pie,
Already
pie,
open
pie,
seats?
There are
pie.
plenty of open seats.
Okay, I go up and sit down.
All right, you go up and sit down. Are you going to be...
I say, would you mind holding, or are you gonna join in?
I kind of think all of us are going to
Okay,
join
never
in. I'm
I'm go sit down. I'm gonna
Yeah.
arrive at the scene.
Yeah.
I'm also
I am
going
going
to.
to stride cool and confidently through the entire area after patching up my clothes and washing up and everything, and I just slip onto the bench. I'm guessing this is at a bench or like
Yeah, it's like a bench table kind of thing. Long table.
right next to the pig.
Okay. Well, the pig's not there yet.
Oh, the
the
pig's
star
not there.
isn't here.
No,
Yeah,
no,
stars isn't here
the
yet.
pig is too
I'm
cool.
talking about Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, right next to Thoradin.
Thormund.
Thormund.
All right.
you know, Thormund, I'm really famished after all that. I think I'm going to join as well.
All right. I think we're in the right mind for this.
All right.
I think I can eat a few pies. How about you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I certainly can.
I
Good
could
to see you
probably
back.
eat at least one pie.
I crack my neck back and forth and kind of tap my horns a bit, and
I'll slap you on the back.
Come
before
on.
You're doing better.
I'm like half animal already.
All right.
Yeah, you look
So
like
you're
you
all in-
healed up quite well.
You
Yeah.
you got some etchings, right? From the
We'll worry about that
We'll
later.
worry about that after the pie.
So, as you've all sat and taken your seats, you see the crowd parts, and there's a palanquin that is being led through the crowd, and you see sitting in the palanquin is a fat, disgusting, drooling, like sloppily wet pig.
What is going
Wrapped around it is a cape made out of straw that it's chewing on. On its head is a crown made out of wood, leaves, and twigs. As they lead the pig up to the stage, there's a big pot-bellied farmer and his pot-bellied son that you talked to earlier. They place the pig on the chair right in the center of the stage, and we'll find out what happens at this pie eating contest next week.
Oh my god, the biggest cliffhanger yet!
You see the size of that thing?
Look at the size of that lad.
Porculus!
That is one absolute unit.
Porculus! Porculus!
I've been waiting.
Porculus!
Did you tease this on the first episode?
I know.
The king has arrived.
Oh,
That was a great intro.
good stuff.
Intro, outro, and sound engineering performed by Lee Nesbitt. You can find more of his work at undercoverbeard.bandcamp.com. Background music is provided by Epidemic Sound, and the artwork is provided by Alex. And we'd like to give a very special thank you to our listeners.
Yeah, that means you. Especially you. You're very special. And don't you ever let anyone else tell you otherwise.